Alright everyone, welcome back to the beautiful world of Planet Crafter once again. Now I'm starting off today pretty strong. I put down a couple more of the tier 4 drills, and what I'm going to do, I think, is just get rid of all of the tier 3s, because these tier 3 drills only put off 17 pressure, whereas the tier 4, they put off 459. So I think I've got like 10 or 11 of these tier 3 drills, and all of them combined don't put off nearly as much as a single tier 4 drill. So we might as well get the resources for all of these. So let me grab every single one of these, make sure I've got inventory space. I might have to go up after this one. And then I'll show you a couple of the upgrades that I've made to the base as well. So let me offload everything here, throw titanium away. Don't have any cobalt, I'll throw, oh gosh. Storage is chock full, of course. We're definitely gonna need more storage. But I should have some more titanium storage somewhere here. Where did I put that? Oh, I guess I don't have any titanium storage. Or at least not a second one, so let me put down a second one. We'll put it over here. There we go. And then we'll rename this. Alright, good to go there. So I put a ladder right here, and the reason for that is so that we can get up here into the tier 1 biodome where I've moved all of my food growers. So I think I've got a total of like 12 lining this wall. This makes me feel so much better than the absolute cluster that it was downstairs, kind of crowding up everything. And then on the right side, I've lined part of the wall with a bunch of storage. So we've got a bunch of food storage, which is only about half full, just over half full. And then a seed storage over here, which I don't have much in. And we should be good to go on food and seed storage. I might add more food growers, or I'll just line the rest of this with storage for the food, because we've got a pretty good amount going right now. We got the mushrooms, we've got the beans, we've got the squash, is that what it was? Eggplants. Squash is right here, and then more beans and eggplants. So we're sitting pretty good on food for a while, I think. I've added a couple more heaters, I think 2 at least, 2 or 3. And if we go over here and check out the terraformation stage, we're at about 25%. And then if we go outside, I have added another mining drill. So if we check these out, yep, they are completely full. Because I get so distracted with everything else that they just fill up. And then I move the atmospheric water collector over that way so I can make room for the mining drill. So let me offload these. I'll get rid of the rest of the tier 3 drills, and then we'll get going with the day. Alright, now that all of that is taken care of, I've got some things stashed away in my LG container that I put over here. So it's just some super alloy as well as 2 microchips for deconstruction. And the reason that I put those there is so that I can make this right here, the recycling machine. And oh, this thing is tiny. I was expecting it to be ginormous. Okay, well, that actually is really nice. So I don't know really where to put this. I guess I'll just put it right about here. And then let's just check this out. Can we interact with this? I don't see a way. Oh, from this end. Did I put it backwards? I don't think so. We put something on this end and it comes out this end. Okay, so the reason that I did this is because last episode we found an entire box full of tier 1 and tier 2 oxygen tanks and boots, things like that. So I want to go and grab those if I remember where they're at. And we're going to take those back and try and recycle those and just see what we get from them. I'm guessing we're just going to get regular things for like silicon and iron and magnesium, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I want to try it out, see where that leads us. And then another goal for today is to unlock the tier 2 ore extractor. Now we unlock that at 364.5 MPa, which is just whatever measurement they use for pressure. We're at 163. We're climbing relatively fast, but that's why I want to put some more drills down so we can increase that number even faster. So maybe we try and do that. What does it take for the drill again? So we need 6 super alloy and 3 osmium. And the reason that I want the tier 2 ore extractor is so that we can put it in the osmium cave, or maybe in another special area, so that we can start extracting things from those areas. So we're actually getting pretty low on osmium because I have been using it yet. So we've got 3 left. Is there any in here? No, there's not. We just have these colorful quartz and zeolites. But let's go ahead and grab 6 super alloy, and that should really start increasing our pressure as well. So this is going to be the 4th tier 4 drill that we have down here. And there we go. Look at that. Bunch of spiders down at the bottom of our base. All right, I'm topped off on oxygen. I want to make sure I've got enough food and water for this trip. I think I should be okay. I'm going to bring in extra water just in case. But yeah, this should be more than enough. You know, let me drink a water while we're here. And let's just eat a bean. And now we're completely topped off. So we should be all set. I'm going to go off. I believe it's off this way. I want to say it was past the big crater. There was a big cave. So I have to go through this cave in order to get to the other one. And I'll see you in a second. All right, I made my way back. I forgot that it was underneath a waterfall. I don't remember the waterfall covering the cave last time, but either way, let's go ahead, open this up. This didn't have anything. Oh, by the way, my entire storage, my entire inventory is almost completely full because I found quite a few things along the way, including some more tier 2 fertilizer, an oxygen multiplier fuse, and a lot more osmium. I couldn't give up the osmium, but it's these crates up here that have a lot of the good stuff. Oh boy. Let's take some of the tier 2 oxygen tanks, exoskeleton, just, I guess, everything that we can fit. I'm going to eat some food. Eat that mushroom. That'll free up a slot. I have some iron I can get rid of. And then we've got... Oh, this is just spacesuits. I wonder if I can deconstruct spacesuits. Maybe I grab one just in case. Let's throw 1 oxygen and 1 water bottle in here just in case I ever come back and I, for some reason, am low on one of those 2 things. Then I'm going to get rid of this super alloy just so I can pick up the tier 1 exoskeleton. I don't think it's really a fair trade-off, but I want to see what we can get from it. If it's something good, then I think it might be worth it. But either way, I say we get back to the base because my inventory is full, so I can't really do anything out here if I wanted to. All right, made it back safe and sound. Let's go directly to the shredder and see what we can get out of this. Let's just put the tier 2 oxygen tank in there. And now what? Oh, there's a button. Oh! Okay, so yeah, we do just get the resources back, I'm assuming, plus a tier 1 oxygen tank because that's what it takes to make the tier 2. So let me offload some of this stuff, including all the super alloy. Let's throw that away, and we should have enough room for all of this. There we go. Now let's throw that tier 1 in there. Hit that button. And there we go. Free resources. Okay. It doesn't look like we get really anything special from it, but what about this spacesuit? Let's try and do that. We get another spacesuit. So, okay, it does nothing for the spacesuits. That's good to know. So I guess I'm just going to recycle the rest of these, get everything back, throw it into storage, and then I'll talk about what one of my other plans for today was. All right, everything is shredded up. Didn't get anything special, but now I am just collecting everything from my farm up here. So let's grab that last eggplant. We'll throw most of that stuff in here. Oh boy, yep, first food storage completely full. That did not take long at all. I'm gonna grab a bunch of beans. They give me 60 health versus the eggplant, which is 25. The squash is 40. The mushrooms 35. Beans seem to be the best option. Now let's go back downstairs. I'm gonna throw my last pulsar quartz in there. Oh, I do have the oxygen multiplier fuse. I'll throw that in there as well. Okay, so the other plan for today, outside of putting down more pressure and obviously advancing even more, which by the way, we're at 41% already, the other plan was to send another rocket off into space. And that rocket was the plant rocket. I don't think we've done that one yet. So I gotta figure out what it takes to build that, which I think we might have most of the things that we need. But I'll figure that out once I put down one more drill. So let's take 3 osmium. And let's take 6 super alloy. I think that's 7. There we go. And let's go ahead and put this last one down. I'm sure we will add more here as we go along today. And there we go. All right, just checking for that plants rocket. We need obviously a rocket engine, which I think this is our last one, but we can craft more. We need a couple super alloy, as well as one fertilizer. That's fabric. I do have one fertilizer. The other ones are tier 2. I'm guessing that wouldn't work. Plus, I don't want to use them just because I'm sure they will be more beneficial used elsewhere. And then we need lerma seeds. I wonder if we even have any. I haven't been picking them up. Oh, shoot. No, we don't have any lerma seeds. I might have to go looking for some. Let me double check down here. Oh, wait, no, I do have lerma seeds. Okay, I was thinking that they were in the packets and not the actual little cylinder cases. So one lerma seed, and then we need some tree bark, which is also in here. By the way, thank you guys. You let me know that the Celeus tree seed here will be used for a tree grower specifically, which makes sense, but I wasn't 100% certain, so thank you for that information. But I believe we have everything that we need for this plants rocket, so let's head over to the rocket launcher and send it off into space. All right, let's check it out. The plant rocket. This will increase moss spread, give a global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space, and a plant multiplier of 1,250%. Oh, that thing is cool. That is super cool. I love the plants growing on the inside. I don't know why, but it just looks awesome. So let's send this bad boy off into space. And I guess, well, maybe I should have checked to see where we were at with our terraformation back at the base so we can see what kind of difference it makes. But I'm sure we'll see the actual difference here pretty soon as things start to grow. And I have been noticing little patches of grass everywhere. Pretty much everywhere I go. This isn't grass, this is some kind of plant. But yeah, little patches everywhere, and it looks like we're getting some kind of storm. I don't know if that's from the rocket itself or if we're getting some kind of solar flare or sandstorm, something like that. But it does look like there's a green hue in the air. You can't really see it out in the distance, but on my kind of gun, I don't even know what you'd call this thing, there is a green hue. So that might be from my plant rocket. I don't know if we should expect any kind of meteor shower. I doubt it. And I don't think we'll see anything in real time, but I'm willing to bet by the end of today's episode, we'll be seeing even more greenery fill up all of those sandy patches out there. Oh yeah, just looking at the reflections on the storage in here, everything is green. It's got the green hint to it. But all right, we got a plants rocket up in the air. We've got how many, 4 or 5 drills down there? I think 4. We're at 45%. Let's check this out here. Our pressure is definitely climbing faster than it was before. You guys probably didn't see this, but I checked it earlier on when I was kind of doing some housekeeping around here, and this is definitely climbing a lot faster. But like I said, the goal for today is to get to this tier 2 ore extractor, and I think we can do that. And it looks like we also just unlocked the tier 2 flower spreader. What does it take to make that? A couple of super alloy and a couple fertilizer. Let's check out the ingredients for the fertilizer again. That's 3 Lg, 2 eggplants, and sulfur. So I need 6 Lg, 4 eggplants, and 2 sulfur. There we go. We got 2 fertilizer, and what else did we need? Just 2 more super alloy. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those. Yeah, it's still running low on super alloy, but I think that's okay. We'll definitely find more. If not, we can craft more. So let's go ahead, place this right here. And let's throw the Tusca seed in there. And that'll start growing. And hopefully that looks nice and pretty out here. And now one thing that I noticed I unlocked as well was this gas extractor. So this apparently automatically extracts gas from the ground. Now I think this is how we get, what was it, like methane or something like that? Here, let me double check. I know there's something that requires, yeah, methane cartridges. So I'm willing to bet that's how we get methane cartridges. So let's double check what we need. We just need 3 more super alloy, 2 zeolite, which we definitely have, and an iridium rod, which we also definitely have. We got a bunch last episode. All right, I don't know if this thing needs to be placed in a certain area or if we can just place it down wherever. I'm willing to bet it's the latter, so let's just place it right there. Seems fine. This thing looks super cool. It's like a laser drill going down into the ground, and I'm guessing that's what's creating the hole, which is releasing the methane up into the tanks up here. I don't know. That's just my theory that I just came up with. But apparently in about 80 seconds, we're going to find out if this is what gives us... Oh, wait, never mind. I could just check. I forgot that it actually just tells us. But yeah, we'll get methane cartridges from this. So we now have an easy way to get those. Oh, man. I'm excited. There's so many things that we can do out here. Now, I want to put another drill down, but the thing is, if we do, we're going to use all of our super alloy. And I think, yeah, almost all of our osmium. But I'm on a mission today. Like I said, every episode counts a lot more now. And so I am going all out with everything. We're trying to make as much progress as we can out here. And I can also make more super alloy. And I know a few places that we can find a bunch more. Now, before today started, I actually went back out there where we found a bunch of super alloy in the past. And I pretty much got all of the super alloy out of there, at least everything that I could find. And so I think we kind of mined as much as we could of the super alloy in that area, but on the other side of the planet over here, there's even more super alloy. So maybe we make a trip for that as well as some more osmium and just pretty much whatever we can find, plus do a little bit of exploration over there. But before we do that, let me actually check out the map here. And if I remember right, I think this big area right here is the cave where we just went, where that waterfall is the entrance, and that's where we got all the tier 1 and tier 2 suit parts. This is the giant crater over here, and it looks like there is an area beyond that. I might go check that out. That seems pretty cool. This area is that sand wall that kind of curves around. It's like a half circle. Let's see, we haven't been out in this area very much. Not that I remember. Actually, I think we have. I want to say maybe we went through some caves over there. But then if we go even further off northwest, there's a giant area over here that I don't know what's over here. It doesn't look like much. Maybe a bunch of water. It looks maybe a little bit cloudy. And I definitely have not been in this area where all of the streams and rivers are. And then if we go even further off northeast, this is the giant area that I can't get to without explosives. Now, I don't think I've unlocked explosives, only the explosive powder. And this is the entrance to it right here. So we can't get there just yet, but maybe we try and go and explore this area out here. It looks like there might be some kind of shipwreck. I thought I saw like right here, but if I zoom in, it disappears. So maybe not. Now, before I actually go and explore, I should really make another compass. I had one at one point, but I used it to craft other things. So I just need one more aluminum. So let's go ahead and grab that. We're sitting pretty good on aluminum right now. So let's go ahead and craft that and equip it. Now I've got the compass. So hopefully I won't get lost. I've been getting lost quite a bit lately. Looks like I need to eat a little bit and probably drink. So let's make sure everything's topped off. Grab 4 water bottles. I'll grab some more beans, and then I'll grab some cobalt. And then I'll make, I think, 3 oxygen tanks. Don't really want to take any chances. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's go off exploring this way and see what we can find. All right, we are about halfway there. We can see waterfalls in the distance. I love to see it. And a lot more of the little patches of grass out here. So things are looking good for us. And I did collect some items along the way to make a compartment so we can top off our oxygen and save on some of the oxygen capsules. So I wasn't completely careless when I left the base, at least not this time. And here's a bunch of the rivers. This would be an awesome spot to live. I think it would be really cool to move the entire base over here, but we have established ourselves so much in that area all the way on the other side of the planet where it would take a massive amount of time and energy and probably patience for me to move the entire base. But man, this area is actually beautiful, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's fully, I guess, full of floral, trees, things like that. Look at this area. Now I'm wondering, if we go into this waterfall, is there going to be a secret cave behind it? Oh, absolutely there is. Oh no, it's blocked off. We need explosives. Yeah, it can be destroyed with explosives. Okay, let's keep looking. We got a nice big lake right here. We've got another waterfall. I'm definitely going to check that for any secrets. I'm willing to bet there is one back here. Nope, nothing at all. Just a giant rock wall. Okay. Well, I was just thinking the more time I spend and just see this entire area, the more I want to move my entire base here. I mean, I guess I could do it over several episodes. It would definitely take some time. Ooh, I do see a cave right here. But yeah, it would definitely take some time. And like I said, a lot of patience and a lot of energy. But this area is just so darn cool. But I see a crate. I'm gonna hit this crate here before... Oh boy, I need oxygen. Fertilizer, super alloy. I'll take the osmium. And I'll take the uranium. I did also call in a uranium rocket because last episode, the last one that I called in, I was gonna go get the uranium and then I completely forgot about it, so it all disappeared. But I called in another one and we got a bunch more. What is this? Magnetar quartz? Okay. I haven't seen a single recipe that takes this yet. But I also haven't seen a recipe that takes the pulsar quartz either. But that's not going to stop me from trying to get as much as I can. Oh, maybe I should leave most of this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Make sure I've got a little bit of extra space. I'm going to have to eat and drink here pretty soon, so that'll free up a couple slots. What do we got in here? More fertilizer, super alloy. I'll take the rocket engine. Let's throw the aluminum in there and leave the rest. And my inventory's full here. Let me actually do this. I'm going to make my little compartment right out here. Let's put the door on. Top off our oxygen. There we go. And we can get the rest of the stuff. All right. I finished off collecting the rest of the resources in there. We have got quite a bit. We got 10, 12 magnetar quartz. It apparently is quartz containing a tremendous amount of energy. So I'm guessing we use that to craft some kind of power source. That would be my educated guess, but I don't know. I've been wrong a lot out here. But let's continue on exploring. We got a giant cliff that falls down here. I do see a crate. Let's go down there. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got some more of the magnetar quartz. Oh boy. What do we have here? The quasar quartz? Okay. So this area is chock full with all the special types of quartz. That's just cobalt over there. And my inventory is full. Okay, well, I did not expect my inventory to get this full. Let's eat, drink, take the super alloy, and I'll leave the fertilizer. We have enough of our food so that it shouldn't be an issue to make some more fertilizer pretty easily. Let's continue. Oh boy, we are green. We are very green. Is this uranium? It sure is. Did I get that? Oh, I did get that, okay. All right, so we just found another amazing source for uranium. This is the first uranium cave that I found. We found a couple iridium. I keep combining the two reactive or nuclear items, but we have found 2 iridium caves. Now we have a uranium cave. Now the thing is, am I going to remember where this is at? Because we are pretty deep out here, but I think I will. I've got the general area remembered. Oh, and of course, we got another crate buried. What do we got? Ooh, a heat multiplier fuse. Okay, hold on. Let's use oxygen, grab that. We've got another rocket engine. Let's throw some water in there and grab the rocket engine. And then we might have to head back. Our inventory is completely full. This area is amazing though. I love this place. Like I said, the more time I spend out here, the more I want to build a base. All right, home sweet home. Let's offload as much as we can here. And one of our exotics containers completely full. And let's go ahead, head over to this one, throw the rocket engines in, the osmium, and put the 3 super alloy that we have, and the fertilizer in there. Now, I do have this heat multiplier fuse, but the current machine optimizer that I have is in use for oxygen, so we need to make a couple of explosive powders. Now, what did we need for that again? I think that's actually pretty cheap. Yeah, 2 sulfur, 1 iridium. So we need 4 sulfur, 2 iridium, which we have just enough iridium for that. So let's go ahead and grab the sulfur. And I'm going to need to make an iridium run here pretty soon, I'm sure. But now I just need 2 iron and 1 cobalt. And then we'll head up to all of our heaters up here. And we will place... Oh, wait, I need uranium rod. Let's go ahead and grab that. We only have 2. Oh, boy. Might have to call in another meteor. But let's go ahead, throw the machine optimizer down. This should encompass pretty much everything, but oh, there goes our power. Let's turn on our flashlight. But this only really covers 5 machines, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 7. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And then we will go back down here, and we need to make another nuclear reactor, I think. Which I forgot to mention, I added 1 more up there, so we have a total of 4. But what does it take? Oh no, we need uranium. We need uranium bad. I need 2 more rods. Do we make another trip back to that uranium cave? I think we do. It's not too difficult of a trip. So let me make sure I've got the water, oxygen, and food that I need on me. I think I'll be okay if we just go with what we've got right now. So let me head off that way. I'm going to collect as much uranium as I can. And hopefully it's enough for us to make another nuclear reactor because we desperately need it right now. Aha, okay, so I took a little bit of a detour on my way back from collecting all of the uranium. I also picked up some pulsar quartz and magnetar quartz, and I decided to check out the ship that we've actually been to a couple times for a deconstructible wall. And would you look at that? I was successful. So we got some fertilizer, some rocket engines, and my inventory's full. Let's use up oxygen. Oh, I also found a pressure multiplier fuse as well, so I'm excited about that. What else we got? We got an iridium rod, osmium, another rocket engine. I might leave some of that stuff. Ooh, we got a blueprint. Definitely going to take that. Is there anything that we can drop? Maybe some of the super alloy? Probably even the oxygen? Here, let me eat some beans, and I'll take the rocket engine. And I kind of want to take this osmium, but we've got a source for that somewhere else. Got another crate here. That's empty, so yeah, I've already been and explored all of this. Still got to figure out these fusion reactors. But either way, now I gotta find my way out of here, then head back to the base. All right, home sweet home. Once again, we've got beautiful flowers everywhere. It looks like it doesn't matter what kind of flowers we put in here, unless I put the same type of flowers in each one. They just all look like daisies. Oh, I put a Tusca seed on both of them, so maybe I should have put a different seed in the second flower grower to make it a little bit different. But either way, let's get over here and let's make a couple of iridium rods. Oh shoot, I can only make 1, but I've got a couple more in here. So now we can make 2. Now we'll have everything that we need, I believe, for the tier 2 nuclear reactor. I do need to make explosive powder. And one thing that you guys let me know, which I thought was very interesting, and I just kind of thought of it, is the fact that obviously this planet is changing, right? But apparently if I don't go to certain spots at certain times throughout the terraformation process, things will change before I even get there. For example, the big meteor where we found a bunch of that iridium, like the iridium rods and everything, apparently that changes over time and I think might even disappear, if I remember right. So I guess we hit it at the right time. But yeah, I guess there's certain areas that will change maybe before we even get to them. So we might miss out on some things, but we just need a couple water bottles for this nuclear reactor and we should be good to go. So I'm going to place my 5th nuclear reactor up here. And there we go. Power's back up. And I'm going to be needing more space. I can also expand out this way with the platforms and add more there. But right now we should be good to go. Let's go in here. I need to drink some of this water. Let's drop off some of these exotics and the rocket engines as well. And we need to decode this chip. So let's go up here. And let's see what we unlock. The microchip map. Wait, so there is a map that we can use instead of just using the GPS screen up there? Is that right? Now, where do we make that? Right here. Oh, we need obsidian. That I definitely haven't found yet. But let me go ahead and grab everything out of these mines because I have not been keeping up on that. Been too busy exploring this entire planet. All right, now another thing that happened while we were out working and messing around is we unlocked the orbital information screen. So I got the osmium, the silicon, and I made another microchip compass for that. So we're gonna try and fit that on this table if we can, maybe over here. All right, I had to pick up my little trophy. I'll set that back down, but it does fit on the edge of the table. So we'll put it over on this side until we need to free up some more space. Now, let's check out this. Ooh. we get an entire view of what looks like Earth. I don't think it's Earth, but what do we got going on here? 5 asteroid attraction rockets, heat 5,000%. Oh, so these are all the rockets that I sent up into space, so it's actually giving me numbers to go off of. That's actually really nice. So 2 magnetic field protection rockets was another 2,000% to pressure, and the plant rocket was another 1250 for plants. And then the information rocket sent were both the tier 1 and tier 2 GPS satellites. Okay, well that's interesting. That's actually really good to have the numbers of the rockets that I actually sent up into space. And looking at the terraformation stage right here, we are at 75%. And where are we at with pressure? We're at 307, and we need to get to 364 for the tier 2 ore extractor, which was my biggest goal for today. So once we get that down, we're gonna put it in the osmium cave, and we're gonna start extracting some osmium, I hope, because I only have 1 osmium left. So I really need that osmium. And while we wait to reach that stage, I'm gonna grab a couple super alloy, a rocket engine, and then I believe 3 cobalt is what we need for a uranium rocket. So I'm gonna go send that off into space, and then we're gonna collect up a bunch of uranium because we don't have any anymore. I just used my last 3 rods. Alright, while I wait for those meteors to crash, I should probably pay attention to them, but I also haven't emptied out the mining drill from over in the aluminum area. So there's 1 behind that spaceship. Maybe 2 behind that spaceship. Where's this one going? Okay, we have 1 in the water, 1 way up by our base over there. I'm gonna try and remember all of these. A 3rd one behind the spaceship. And then this one is actually, oh, right over there. I thought it was going to get closer to me over here. I think another one went in the water. I couldn't see it behind the cliffs. I'm going to assume that's about the same, and it looks like that was the last one. Okay, I'm going to go get all this stuff from this drill over here, empty that out in the base, and look at all this grass. Oh, you love to see it. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go get that uranium. Okay, something really weird just happened. I found some zeolite right over here, right underneath this kind of like root or piece of a tree or something. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, we just got the seed spreader rocket, but my base is right up there. And I found the zeolite right here. So are we going to start seeing some more of the exotic stuff? Or maybe that was from a previous meteor shower? Because we have gotten at least 1 or 2 random meteor showers. So maybe that's where that came from? I'm not sure. But no, it couldn't have been, because this was actually in the ground. And if you get it out of a meteor, then you could just pick it up instead of having to use the gun to, I guess, scan it or extract it. I'm not sure. That's really weird. So far, I've only found 12 pieces of uranium. I've been searching high and low over there, where at least 3 of the meteors crashed, and I really only found 1 site. There was another site that looked like a meteor had crashed over there, but there was no uranium, so I don't know what's going on. Weird things are starting to happen out here in Planet Crafter. I did pick up some uranium from the water over here, but it was only from 1 crash site. I don't know where the other 2 were, so I'm going to go a little bit further over here and see if I can find them. By the way, green is starting to take over this entire planet. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to keep searching. Alright, well, I couldn't find any more uranium, unfortunately, but I am starting to wander off in this direction, which is kind of at the end of the lake right over there near our base. And I don't think I've ever been in this area. If I have, it definitely didn't look like this. I don't know if these are some kind of rocks or some kind of formation coming out of the ground, or if it's... I don't think they're trees. It looks like tree bark almost, but definitely don't look like trees. There's a crash site over here. I feel like I have been over here. Yeah, I have searched this crash site before. So this is probably pretty empty. Yeah, just some general stuff. But I just took a different route last time. I don't remember all of these pillars being out here. And it's so dark right now, and it's red. And is this another zeolite? It is. So this is growing on these roots. I'm assuming those are roots. I don't know what else they'd be. And it looks like we found another uranium cave. Hold on. I need to take the one oxygen capsule that I have. Or sorry, iridium, not uranium. And there's more osmium out here. Okay, I'm gonna try and get as much of these as I can as far as osmium goes. We should be okay on iridium. But obviously we are pretty low on osmium, and I'll take that bioplastic nugget and the iridium rod. Should be okay. My goodness, every episode now I'm exploring brand new territories where I have never been before. Yeah, more zeolite on these routes here. Interesting. Okay, we are getting pretty far into what I believe is a giant cave. Yeah, it's not open sky above us. Take that osmium. How we sitting here? Not great. We only have 2 more slots. I know where to get more zeolite. But if we... Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought this was like part of a crash ship or something. I was going to say, if we can find some more osmium, I'll take that instead. It doesn't look like there's much over here, so I'm going to get the heck out of here, and I'm going to go back to the base. Okay, well, we are officially full on both of our exotic storage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an iridium rod. Uranium rod. I don't know why I keep mixing those up. Let's see. I don't think I can free up any more space. I'm going to have to get some iron here. I just don't know where I'm going to put this. I guess right here should be fine, but it's going to stick out a little bit ways away. It's not going to be flush with the other storage boxes. So maybe I put it over here instead. There we go. Let's throw all these in here, including the uranium and iridium rod and bioplastic nugget. I'll name that. Exotics as well. And we just unlocked the DNA manipulator. Hold on. Yep, we just hit the flora stage. Next stage is trees. Oh my goodness. We are making a ton of progress. Let's check this out here. So we're at 362 pressure. We only need a couple more MPAs to get to 364 and unlock the tier 2 ore extractor. Now, what I didn't think about is how expensive this tier 2 ore extractor might be. My guess is pretty expensive. I guess we're about to find out here in probably about 30 seconds. And there it is. We just unlocked the tier 2 ore extractors. So what does this cost? 3 osmium, a super alloy rod, and an iridium rod. Now the super alloy rod, I don't think I can craft that just yet. If we go down here, we can only make the uranium and iridium rod. I don't know how we would make the super alloy rod. That might be a problem. I was really hoping that we could do that today. Oh, you know what? I was just looking at the blueprint screen, and we're actually very close to unlocking the super alloy rod. It's at 750 MTI. We're at 717. So, yeah, we are right there. But here's the next problem, is we're pretty much out of our super alloy. We have 4, and I'm sure it's going to take probably 9. That would be my guess. So I'm going to have to go on a quick run, or probably not very quick, but a run in order to get some more super alloy. Unless, I guess I can make some more. It just seems like it probably wouldn't be that efficient. Either way, I'm taking some cobalt. I'm going to make some oxygen. There's 3 tanks right there. And let's see what it takes to make the super alloy again. So we kind of need one of everything. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, and aluminum. But we have an overload of pretty much everything. So I'm going to see how many I can make without dwindling my storage too much. Okay, so I just made 5 super alloy. I just need 1 more magnesium for a 6th. All right. So we have 6 more, and it did not dwindle our supply too much. Again, I don't think we're going to have enough, but we're going to have enough for at least 1 super alloy rod. How close are we now? We're at 738, and we need to be at 750. All right, I'm going to make a few more, and once that rod gets unlocked, then we'll see how many we can craft. All right, any second now, and there it is, the super alloy rod. So let's go down here, and oh, it's not 9 super alloy, it's 8 plus 1 aluminum. Okay, interesting little twist. Well, I've got 20 total out of all of them that I made, so let me just grab them all, and then I'll grab, I don't know how many aluminum I need, but I'll grab 5, and what do I need? I need some water. Let's go ahead and drink, and then I'll eat a mushroom there, and let's see. Okay, we can make 2. What are we low on? Super alloy. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Well, we only needed the 1, so maybe I shouldn't have used all my resources on those, but that's okay. I'm definitely going to be needing more in the future. Now we just need 2 iridium rods and an osmium. And that should be everything, right? Oh, I need 3 osmium. There we go. How many more do we have left over? A little bit. Not a ton, but we should get some more if we place it in here. Now, I don't know how far we have to go in. I mean, this whole cave is an osmium cave, but I want to put it near these giant crystals just in case. We could probably put it closer to the entrance, but I'm not going to take any chances. Oh, this one looks way cooler, and it's got the large storage on top, too. Okay, that's pretty sweet. All right, let's check it out really quick. Okay, it is producing osmium, and we will get some random ores in there as well. All right, that was one of the big goals that we had for today, and I'm really happy that we got that done. So, oh, new message received. I swear if it's from Riley, I'm ignoring it. Riley. Okay, I'll read it really quick. I've conducted a deep scan of the planet, and something is off. I know that, Riley. I'm getting strange geological signatures and incoherent topographical data near your location. Try to get to this place, negative 248, 42, 93. Use the bottom left corner of your interface to find your way around. Okay. All right, Riley giving me the first piece of useful information for the first time ever. I appreciate it. So we need to get to negative 248. So I think we have to go this way, probably on the other side of the cliff. And then our third number is supposed to be 93, and we're at 958. So I think we have to go this way. Hold on. You know what? I don't want to leave with an empty inventory, so let me grab some water and oxygen and food, and then I'll be on my way. Okay, well, I've accidentally found another osmium / uranium or iridium cave. Take those bean seeds. I think I'm going the right way, but I do see an opening here. So we're at negative 300 for our far right number. That needs to be 93. So I think we got to go this way. And our first number needs to be negative 248. So I think we're headed in the right direction now. I'm going to top off my oxygen, though, since we are here. And one thing that I notice as well in this, I guess I'm going to call it a moon rock area, is if we look off in the distance, that looks like a lava waterfall or a lava fall. Whatever you want to call it. I definitely want to check that out at some point. Probably not today, but we're definitely going to get there at some point. And that's really exciting because I don't know what in the world to expect over there. But either way, I'm going to keep moving, and we're actually pretty close to where we need to be. I actually think I went a little bit too far. So this is about the area we need to be, and I think we need to go maybe this way. Yes. Oh, that is what I think he was talking about. Oh, okay, Riley was onto something. What do we do with these? We can't deconstruct them. Some kind of mushroom oh my, how did I miss this before? Holy. I guess these are giant mushrooms? Is this water safe? I feel like it's not. I'm gonna go in. Just because I need to test it out. Okay, no, it looks good. I'm not taking any damage or anything. What in the world? Oh boy, I have to remember how to get out of here. It's, I think, up that way. And we unlock the tier 4 heater. Okay, so far though, I'm not seeing anything on the ground. Well, I guess there's magnesium, right as I say that. But there doesn't appear to be anything too special. Maybe I should pick up some of these things so I can make a little compartment out here while I explore. I didn't bring a whole lot because I didn't think I would need a whole lot. But now that I'm getting deeper and deeper in here, I'm afraid I'm going to get lost. Wait a minute. There's some actual wooden structures. What is this? Warden's altar. Warden's key. This strange device seems to be used to open a mechanism. Okay. What mechanism? What in the world? I did not expect to find that out here. Okay, what do we need for our compartment? I need another iron and titanium. Let's see. Oh boy, I hope I can find some. I'm gonna try searching for everything I need for a compartment. And I'm going to set one up, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we got some free oxygen. I want to spend all day out here. This place is amazing. But the thing is, outside of the Warden's Key, I don't know what there is to find. I'm not finding any special ores or anything like that. Then again, this place is absolutely massive. So I don't even know where to go next. Oh my goodness, hold on. We've got some more ancient machinery. This looks like a water wheel. What do we got on here? A message. This underground cave is a blessing for us Wardens. It has a lot of resources and is underground, allowing us to stay hidden from outer space. Why would they want to stay hidden from outer space? Unless they're just talking about the lack of oxygen out there. This planet has been chosen really carefully, and now I understand why. I can't wait to start building our settlement and fulfilling our destiny. What is this place? Year, question mark, question mark, question mark. It was signed by a warden, and there's a door right there. Okay, hold on. Before I get to the door, what is this? Another altar. Okay. I did not expect any of this. An ancient door is opening from the Warden's Key from a lost civilization underground, hiding from outer space. What is this place? Oh no, is this a bad idea? That didn't close behind me, did it? Okay, it sounded like it did. I was a little bit worried. How much? I got 2 oxygen, 2 water, and 3 food. Okay, I might have to make this quick, but we got another message here. After all those years, all the suffering, we decided to leave our home soil, to go as far away as possible and build a new home. Far from the terror, far from the strife, far from them. To stay hidden and live our lives as we had for centuries. We carefully chose somewhere we could be safe, gathered the last of our kind in our biggest vessel, and on a fateful night, we left, fleeing their never-ending insatiability more than themselves. Signed by a warden. I need oxygen, oh boy. I might have to run out of here, but let's keep reading. We were struck by the resemblance at first. We were almost exactly the same. Our scientists told us it was because our celestial bodies were identical in every way, so our evolution, while independent, was very similar. It was like meeting a cousin you never knew you had. They even called us brothers when they had started to land on Treha. A few spaceships turned into dozens, and slowly our worries grew. Our main differences were hidden deep inside. Biologically, we were identical, but our minds had been shaped differently, by fate or by nature. The fact is that when we realized it, it was already too late. So, there were other people living here. They came in, settled down, and while they were similar, they clearly weren't all the same. Got a couple doors, one this way, one that way. I'm gonna go to the right. Hopefully they lead to the same area. What? My mind is absolutely blown. What is going on? Oh my goodness, how do I get over there? I'm not jumping down there, no way. There is absolutely no way I'm jumping down there. How do I get over there if not for jumping down? Is there a way maybe I can go up the spaceship from the bottom? It just worries me jumping down because I can't see what's going on down there. Here, let's go through that other door and see if there's a difference. Wait a minute. I can't use my jetpack. Okay. That's good to know. I'm glad I found that out before I made any major leaps. Here's a key. I think. 964681744. So that must be the next location. Okay, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. We're pretty low on our supplies, and we clearly have to go to another coordinate. So I think that's obviously the main thing we were supposed to find down here. I'm gonna need to use my last oxygen. I've got a little bit of water and food on me yet, so I'm gonna let that kind of drain. But yeah, let's get back home and try and figure out what we just found. Okay, home sweet home, but this place almost feels foreign to me now. It seems too new, too futuristic. I kind of want to go back to that ancient civilization. A home, base, underground, survivor shelter, I don't even know what you would call it. But before I go anywhere, I'm going to go back into the cave and see how much osmium we got. Oh, look at all that. We have 6 more osmium. Just in the time that we went to go explore, it was almost full. All right, guys. Well, I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger, but we got so much done, and we are getting closer and closer to a truth that I didn't even know we were looking for. Again, Planet Crafter just keeps blowing my mind. Again, I didn't know there was an ancient civilization. I figured out that other people were stranded here at some point, tried to set up and terraform, but they were unable to. So far, we've obviously made the most progress. Everyone else has died off, apparently including an ancient civilization. So I don't know what in the world to expect. I thought we were just going to terraform this planet and mine some resources from it. That has all changed. We're seeing a lot more green out here, a lot more water, finding a lot more extremely rare resources, and it's getting even more and more exciting. But guys, like I said, I hate to call it on a cliffhanger, but we got a ton done today, increased our pressure, went through several terraformation stages, and I'm sure we're getting close to the next one. You know what? Let's just go check that really quick. Yeah, we're already at 15%, and it's climbing quite quickly. So I'm really happy with the progress that we got done today. Guys, let me know if you enjoyed. Throw a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see some more. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.